Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. There has been 2 more 3.12 Evocati patches released, so today let us go through the patch notes. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members who allow me to make these kinds of videos, in particular to my latest channel member, Anthony J. Thank you so much for your support. Also, to celebrate reaching 30,000 subscribers, I am giving away a Mercury Star Runner. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment and like on any video that I put out between the 25th of November and the 9th of December to be in with a chance to win. So, before we get to the patch notes, we have some more information on the Origin 400i, which are its leaked specs. Remember, these are leaks, not official word from CIG, so they may change. Size-wise, the dimensions are, it says 32 by 56 by 12.5. Now, it doesn't specify which number relates to length, width, and height, but as it's an Origin ship who tend to make rather traditionally shaped craft, my guess would be it's 56 meters in length, 32 width, and 12.5 meters high. But it could be 32 meters length and 56 meters width, as that was the order they were presented in, but it is less likely. So it has 2 turrets, each with 2 size 3 hardpoints. It's got 2 size 4 hardpoints with gimbaled size 3 weapons for the pilot, 3 size 2 power plants, which is a hell of a lot of power plants, 1 size 3 shield, and 3 size 2 coolers, plus a size 2 quantum drive. So quite a decent collection of components. Still no word as to its actual role, but I do suspect it's more of a Constellation Corsair competitor, sort of a mid-range ship for multi-crew with cargo capabilities, but I will let you know more when more is revealed. So, onto the patch notes. Now I have combined both the 3.12b and 3.12c patch notes into one. The testing focus has one new addition, which is the Gemini AO3 sniper rifle. It says it is a versatile semi-auto sniper rifle with the ability to fire quickly at the cost of accuracy. This weapon has an integrated scope and attachment points on the barrel and underbarrel. For feature updates and locations, they've done a further polish pass on planetary painting to assets. They've continued to polish on planet repainting and assets. They've done a redrop pass on outposts and derelicts on planets to fix the floating locations and objects. And they've done a refinery deck polish pass on the admin office to update NPC shopkeeper placement, object placement, and usables. For gameplay, they have added a head tracking option to toggle on and off position offsets in the cockpits. They have done a temporary rebalance of distortion weapons pending a more extensive update later on. And they've also added setting options to disable or enable the ship entry labels, which I'm really happy about. I don't need them, but for new players they are certainly useful, so it's good to have the option. Also for gameplay, they have implemented the ordnance replenishing. Basically, they are updating the pricing of Cryastro versus shops. They have now hooked up key ordnance on ships, being missiles, chaffs and flares, in Cryastro and landing service functionality to run through the shop service, allowing for proper pricing differentials between items when restocking your ship. It says this will also require some rebalancing for our current insurance and item prices, but overall, this is a major step forwards towards getting a fully dynamic set of prices for the landing service functionality. I'm quite excited to see how that will feel and how we will interact with it while we're buying them, making decisions instead of just clicking all the buttons and going for it. They've also added dead zone and some value tweaks for faceware head tracking. They've updated the minimum and maximum hostility times after going hostile to another player. They've allowed aggravated criminal damage to be auto-ignored against party members and set that and armistice violations to a week-long lifetime for the crime, and they've added additional head tracking limits for specific seats and beds. For ships and vehicles, they have adjusted the placement of the Eclipse HUD to be more centralized. They've made slight updates to the Argo Mole screen placements for the mining UI refactor. For weapons and items, they've done a sound effects pass on the tractor beam multi-tool, and then for the next patch, they also did a further polish on its audio. So bug fixing wise, there are 16 bug fixes across both patches. A few of them include aggravated vehicular assault should no longer trigger from self-destructing your own ship. Also, carrying cargo or vehicles should no longer become detached from the Nomad cargo hold when it's open, nor should it ignore collision, fall off, or through the ship when it's moving. Very, very happy to hear that fix is in. They've also fixed missing collision on the wall inside the crew bathroom in the Carrack, and players should no longer be able to see through the game world when positioned between the door entry to hubs at rest stops. Alongside these, there are 13 server crash fixes, 13 client crash fixes, plus they've fixed multiple back-end service crashes and fixed a main thread deadlock. So a lot of technical server stuff going on there as well, which should make it a lot more stable and hopefully reduce those 30Ks. Now for known issues, again most are relating to 3.12 specifically, so I'm not going to read them out, but one that I think is important is ships carrying vehicles cannot use the vehicle maintenance services. Now I'm not sure if this is specific to 3.12 or 3.11 as well, but I thought it may help with a workaround in 3.11 and it's worth mentioning. So that is the combination of both the 3.12 builds. It is 3.12B and 3.12C. Currently the Evocati are playing the 3.12C build. I wouldn't be surprised if there is another build tonight or tomorrow, being the D build. No word as to when it's going to go to the next wave though, unfortunately, but releasing the 3.12 patch will be before the holidays. So that is also the latest on the 400i. They are making great progress with fixing bugs, and 3.12 is shaping up to be pretty entertaining over the holidays. I'm very much looking forward to getting my hands on it. But with that said, make sure you are subscribed to keep up with all of the leaks, and also like and comment to be in with a chance to win the Mercury Star Runner. If you want to be notified whenever my videos go live, you can tick that notification bell and that will send you a notification. And if you have any questions or you just want to talk about the game or just watch the game being played, be sure to come over to twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. Everybody is welcome. We always have a great time over there. Again, thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.